Ngozi.
Hello.
So thanks for taking time out to do this chat with me about your journey on what it's been like to enter the global e-learning market. So I guess the best way to start is, like, where was you when we met? Where was you? Like, where was Frontline Therapist? Where were, because you're doing amazing things. And I was like, wow.
So you know what? I think my therapist says it really well. Everyone's saying it now, but I'm very multifaceted, and I do get a bit bored. And she did say, look, you probably get bored of FT. I was like, well, okay, yeah, let's not lie. A bit bored of FT. But where I was more about, and I was always frank, FT is amazing. I love it, but I just feel like it's a lot of hard work. It is a lot of hard work. My counsel managers are amazing, but the things that I'm like, they're like, Esther, how did you deal with this? Before I said, I don't know. I can't tell you. We've got different drama upon drama, because we're dealing with people and we're dealing with vulnerabilities. Amazing. But I do think it's a lot of hard graft. There's a lot of sacrifices I've had to make in the service to keep it running, to keep it affordable, all of this different stuff. And it's not that I think the other side, this is quicker, but I think there is, there's a bigger return on investment. You can put less in and bigger return on investment in terms of everything, emotionally, financially. So that was kind of my transition. Like in January, I just felt the Lord saying, do a bit of a change. So I thought, okay, I was looking at more the low cost model, because that's what I was seeing a lot. A lot of people that I followed were doing the digital products, like low cost.
Right, yeah.
And then I came across your ad, and I was like, black woman. This year I was just, no, you know what? No, I didn't know it was a black woman. How did I know? Maybe it was by your voice. But it was because I saw counsellors. I think, oh, okay, this is interesting. When I met with you on the 5th of April at 9 a.m, I was like, oh, I'll probably pay a couple of £100 to coach me. But I didn't buy half 10:30. I was like, yeah, 10K, yeah, whatever. Pay the money before I overthink about it. Let me pay the money. It was so funny to transition from 9 a.m. to like 10:30. But yeah, I think one of the biggest breakthroughs just in that moment was, why you coming in low? Why don't you come in like everybody's doing this and you're coming in there, and with all of the experience that you have? I was like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, it's insanely busy. My counselling managers are insanely busy. There's always me for something. This happened with the counsellor, this happened with a client, obviously just sitting in with me. So yeah, it's very big. We take in I think about, I don't know if it's part of it, but we take in about 30K a month.
What was then the deciding moment, or that mindset shift that was like, oh, go that way or go a different way? Like, what was that about?
When I spoke to you, I think it was just the realization of a lot of the effort. I think it was the effort that the effort that I put into FT, and then the effort I probably would have to put into a low cost product. So it was what you said. It was like, why are you charging 500? Like, it was that question. You just made me question. I think, why am I?
Yeah.
And then that was it. And then that decision. So that was like the breakthrough moment of realizing there was a world out there I was neglecting, and now I'm like, oh, that's the world. I'm now seeing the world. It's making sense to me now. It's much more, I love your word, soul nourishing. It's like, what? Yeah, you give me, I help you maximize, do the best in your business, and I get a good return on investment. Yeah. So